Oh my god, I'm so tan. Damn you, summer. Hi everyone. So I have a diagnosis so far. Hopefully it's going to be the only one, and hopefully I don't have any more, but who knows because we're not done testing yet. So right now I have a diagnosis of P.O.T.S. It's P.O.T.S. It stands for Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome. Maybe. I don't have my phone on me, so I really hope that's what it is. If it's not, I'm gonna put it somewhere so you can read it with your own eyeballs. But yes, this is what I have. So the diagnosis came after getting an EKG, a PVR, pseudomotor test, blood panel, and I think I'm missing something. I have to be missing something. I can't remember what it is, but I'm missing a test. I know I've had this problem my entire life. I have always had a problem bending down and getting it back up, and everyone's just like, maybe you should just bend down and get up slower. So that was every person and every doctor I saw answer to all of that, but I finally have a diagnosis, and it does make sense because of all these things. What does it mean? So basically what it means is that my body cannot take the stress of standing upright, because when you go down and get back up, the blood naturally goes in the direction of gravity, which is down. And so when your blood goes away from your head, the blood vessels in your body constrict, so they keep the blood from going all the way down, and then your heart beats really fast in order to circulate the blood back to where it needs to be, which is in your upper body. But my nervous system, I guess, decides to take like a sick day every time I stand up from sitting or laying down, or just stand for too long in general. And so I just start getting lightheaded, and I have passed out into a garbage can. So yeah, I think it took me this long to get it diagnosed because I've always been doing things to avoid giving myself that dizziness. Like, I don't know if you can see, but those are my pillows right there. And I always try to like put them down when I'm making a video here so nobody sees that my pillows are so freaking high up, because I sleep with a bunch of pillows stacked, so I've never actually laid all the way down. When I lay all the way flat down, it's not a great experience. I always feel really nauseous, I always feel really sick, I just feel really dizzy, feel lightheaded when I get up. Not good. So my entire life I've been sleeping on like 2 or 3 pillows, and I've always kind of been at like a 45, so to get from here to here is not as bad from getting from here to here. So I don't have the biggest problem getting up every morning. I mean, I'm a little dizzy, but like whatever. Also, with bending down and getting things off the ground, I have successfully avoided it my entire life. So my parents call me lazy and useless because I refuse to clean my room, and when I do, it's like very few and far between because I just don't want to get bent down and get up. So I think with this, I have also avoided like lifting things. I've just avoided doing a lot of things, and that has resulted in people telling me that I am lazy and useless. But as a result, I think that it has slowed down my diagnoses because I haven't been doing the things that trigger the reaction, so I never got checked out sooner. February 2017, or maybe December 2016, something like that, I started noticing at work that I would start feeling drunk and high all of a sudden. I'd just be like standing around doing nothing, and all of a sudden I get this like weird like feeling. It was just like and it was like I had like smoked a bunch of marijuana, and I just hadn't. And I stood at work like that for many weeks, and I was just like, and So I took that as a sign that I hated my job so much that I should probably quit and find a new one. Now, it started happening again this past springtime, and at that point I was like, I should probably quit my job and get a new one. So I never associated that with like the POTS getting worse than it was when I was younger. However, I think the turning point was when I started having balance issues, that I couldn't like stand up straight all the way, and I would like kind of like trip sometimes from standing still. I wasn't doing anything crazy. And also like my vision got a little more messed up to the point where I was like not being able to like see things. And so that's when I was like, you know what, maybe this is a problem. And so I went to the doctor, and he had ordered me to get a CT scan, but then I went to another doctor because I was trying to go to a neurologist, and they ordered me a bunch of other tests, and that is how they found out that I have POTS. Yeah, I did do the CT scan a couple days ago. I just haven't gotten the results yet at the time of recording this video, but my doctor thought that I could have a mass in my brain pressing against something, which is why my vision was so messed up all the time, and then okay sometimes, and then not good at other times. And then other people started giving their 2 cents, saying that I might have MS, or that I might be having like tiny strokes, because I am numb on one full side of my body. It's the right side, and it is literally straight down the middle of my body. And so I don't know what's going on. I do have a CD of images from the CT scan from the radiology place. I went to NYU Langone, but I tried putting it in my computer, and I do not have the software to view my CAT scan. So that'll be a mystery until the doctor calls me to come in to review my results. But fingers crossed that there's nothing wrong. Also fingers crossed that it's not a mass in my brain, and if there has to be something wrong with my brain, I hope it's MS and nothing else, because I think that's like the one thing I could live with. Like, I would think I would be upset, or I would be upset if I had like a mass in my brain, and I would be upset if it turned out that I was having strokes. But I wouldn't be as upset if the diagnosis was MS. Of course, I don't want the diagnosis to be anything. I want my CAT scan to come back clean, and problem-free, or like free of anything. I just want a normal brain scan, but if I had to choose one, I'd choose MS. Now, I know that people say that talking about it and and wishing it into your life makes it happen, but I'm putting it out there. I do not want anything to be wrong. Like, I don't want any abnormality in my CT scan, but if I had to pick one, it's MS. So yes, that is pretty much the video of me having POTS now. So that's really fun. It is a disability, but I really do not feel disabled. I think it's because this has been my normal for so long, and it has just recently made a turn for the worse. But for now, the diagnosis, so we'll see where this goes in the future, I suppose. But for now, this is what it is, and I will update everybody when I get my CT scan, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so this is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye!